Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. The United Nations has voted to end the United States embargo against Cuba. It's a breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Watching TDeep Roots TV.
Rasta transportation, you know. Rasta transportation to the world. TV, you know. I love me boys and girls. TV. Yeah, man. See real roots, them, the man. The real roots. Greetings and salutations, to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari Soldier here of TDeep Roots TV. And if it's your first time tuning in, hit that red subscribe button. Become a part of the Rastaman channel, ladies and gentlemen. Build up the Rastaman panel. Right now, what's going on in the world? The United General Assembly has voted, ladies and gentlemen, in Los Angeles, California on November 2nd to end the United States imposed economic block on Cuba. Hooray! Somebody have a heart in this world. Now, for 31 years in a row, the resolution was not passed despite the overwhelming majority of the world voting in favor of the resolution. Those in favor of ending the United States imposed sanction were 187 countries, and only 2 voted against the resolution: the United States and the State of Israel. The economic bloc or embargo of Cuba has been in place for 63 years. The United States imposed it to punish Cuba for daring to fight and win their liberation in the armed struggle against U.S. imperialism during the Cold War era. Cuban guerrilla fighters defeated the dictatorship of Batista and won their right to independence and democracy and true liberation through a socialist revolution. In 1960, the United States attacked Cuba's revolution with many cruel tactics, one of them being economic warfare. The intention of the economic bloc is to starve and suffer the Cuban economic in the order to break the spirit of the Cuban people and pressure them to turn against their own government. The blockade does not allow Cuba to trade with the United States company, and it prevents other countries from engaging in trade and relations with Cuba. If there were to be remain a relations with the United States, food, medicine, medical equipment, hygienic product, cars, industry equipment, and much more are difficult to import into the country due to the embargo. The world condemns the blockade and recognizes the cruelty and the injustice that Cubans have suffered from more than 6 decades. In explaining its vote, the UN representatives of the United States, Paul Folmsby, said, "We strongly support Cubans' pursuit of future with respect for human rights and fundamental freedom, and that sanctions are one set of tools to accomplish this. The U.S. has never respected the human rights of oppressed people." On the same day, the United States House of Representatives approved $14.3 billion in military aid for Israel genocide and ethical cleansing of Gaza, despite recent historic mass protests across the country calling on the end of the U.S. aid to Israel and for a ceasefire. The Cuban Foreign Minister Bruno Rodriguez Parella stated after the UN General Assembly vote to the Cubans are deprived of their rights to progress. Though this is illegal, cruel, and inhumane policy, he also condemned Israel's illegal occupation of Palestine and extended his solidarity to the Palestinian people. These barbaric acts must stop. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think, because the UN voted again to end the embargo that the United States has placed up on Cuba. The whole of UN except for Israel and the United States. Imagine that. You have a United Nations Council meeting to vote to free up an island right next door to your mainland. Castro have died, so it wasn't about Castro. Yeah. And as you heard, Cuba cannot trade with many countries because they're lapdogs of the United States. And if they dare piss off the United States will put an embargo on them too. But guess what, my people? Things and times gonna tell. And sooner or later, people gonna have to trade with Cuba other than the United States. Because humanitarian missionaries have proven all our lives that all tyrants gonna fall through the love of humanity. When I saw the article, I actually thought it was something that was great. But as you know, although all the UN voted 187, the two countries them was saying no, the United States and Israel overthrow those votes. Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe this? And then they say they are democratic. They are democratic dictators. Yeah, we choose for you and we choose for ourselves. Subscribe, like, and share to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. The UN, the United Nations, vote yes once again. It's not the first time, to end the embargo unanimously, 87-2, and the only two to vote against that resolution was the United States, the biggest tyrant on planet Earth, Israel, the second biggest tyrant, two brethren, two babies of the mother of all whores, England, and the daughter of the beast, Rome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of TDeep Roots TV. Subscribe, like, and share to the Rastaman channel. Build up the Rastaman panel. A disappointing outcome to the United Nations meeting, Los Angeles, California, Thursday, November 2. The United Nations General Assembly voted on a resolution that's put forward for years to end the imposed economic blockade of Cuba for 31 years. This resolution has not passed despite the overwhelming majority of the world voting in favor for the resolution. These are favored of ending the U.S. imposed sanction. There were 187 countries, and the only two that did not vote yes was the United States, the world's biggest terror to regular people, and Israel in baby. Subscribe, like, and share to the Rastaman channel if you want to hear the truth.
Yeah, man, big up to TDeep Roots. Yeah, man, you want to hear the truth? Tune into TDeep Roots. Up top. Put-do.
More life, more joy, and more happiness.
Say from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And they so black people put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flashy like the nana, who roll the thunder. Deep Roots flashy like the nana, him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them will them just take, look how much them put under. How much of the youth